Welcome to another trip down the Bourbon Road with your hosts, Jim and Mike. So grab a glass of your favorite bourbon and kick back.
We would like to thank our friends at Premium Bar Products for sponsoring this episode. If you're ready to step up your game at your home bar, check out PremiumBarProducts.com to choose from their wide selection of glassware, all of which can be custom engraved with your personal message or logo. And there's no minimum order. So after the episode, head over to PremiumBarProducts.com and check out everything they have to offer. Now, let's get on with the show. Hello, everybody. I'm Jim Shannon.
And I'm Mike Hyatt.
And this is the Bourbon Road. And today, Mike, it's another Craft Distillery Monday. But today we've got kind of a special bottle on the show.
Yeah, it's a collaboration between a winery and a bourbon company. So this is a tribute bottle to a fine young man. He passed away way too soon. But I think we're going to really love this. This is 3 Chord straight Kentucky bourbon, finished in a Strange Family Vineyard wine barrel.
Pinot Noir barrel.
Yeah. So...
and there's some ties between, we've had 3 Chord on the show several times in the past, and we've always been very impressed with their whiskeys. And they sent us this bottle. This particular bottle is called Strange Collaboration. And they did collaborate with the Strange Vineyards to create this whiskey, to finish, this whiskey in their Pinot Noir barrels. But they had a relationship with Johnny Strange, which he was an adventurer. He's a mountain climber and a thrill seeker who died in 2015, way too young. But this particular bottle is dedicated to both his life and also to raising money and awareness for Parkinson's.
Yeah, he was big into philanthropy and giving back to communities and stuff. And 3 Chord has continued that, given part of their proceeds for this back to Parkinson's Foundation, making sure that his legacy lives on. And what a great cause.
Absolutely. We love it when people give back. 3 Chord in particular is, like I said before, a distillery that we've got great respect for. We've reviewed their stuff on a number of occasions, and it's always top-notch whiskey. I can't wait to try this one. We just cracked the bottle, and really excited to give it a try.
Now, 99 proof, right? That's right up there as a finished bourbon. We're kind of that number we like on those, right?
Yeah, this is a 75% corn, 21% rye, and 4% malted barley. So high corn content, good amount of rye. The color on it, I would say, is medium amber. And I'm ready to dive in and find out what it noses like. What about you?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Wow, that's an overwhelming nose. It's got a lot of impact right off the bat.
Some stone fruit in there.
I'm getting berries, cherries.
That's what I was going to say, cherries. I get a little hint of tobacco, which I seem to always get on these finished bourbons that have been finished in a wine barrel. That's just a pleasing nose. Maybe this old pipe tobacco. Just a little bit of oak on that. Like we've said before, you're going to get some of those standard notes, the oak, the vanilla, caramel.
No, they don't state the age on this. It's a straight bourbon, so we know it's at least 2 years old. A little bit of corn on the nose, not too much. But definitely picking up a little bit of that fruitiness. Like I said, the cherries and the berries coming across, picking up from that Pinot Noir barrels. Sort of a more bold red wine.
Yeah, the more you say that, I'm just getting that kind of a dryness of a red wine, that nose of it. Well, heck, Jim, let's taste this thing.
Let's taste it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, now this one definitely has a significant richness to it that reminds me of a bold wine. That those berries are deeply in that first taste. I can get it. I mean, I definitely get it. Rich, sweet, not overly sweet, but impressive. Definitely impressive.
Just a tad bit of spice on that back end. A little bit of, I get just a little bit of bitterness on the back end too. So, Jim, this was aged 2 to 6 years, and then it's finished 3 months in the wine barrels.
How many years?
2 to 6 years.
Okay, so it's a blend of barrels in that range. Got it. That makes sense.
This has got just that little bit of tingly spice to it, almost
clove.
That's spot on right there.
Yep.
That clove. I don't know. That's nice. This would go with a good Italian meal, you know.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, this is a balanced whiskey. It's got a lot going on. It's not single note. It's multi-note. It's layered. I would say that you could sit. This is a thinking whiskey, Mike. This is one you can sit and think about.
Just that tad bit of sweetness, not overly sweet. Almost, you know, some people say they put sugar in spaghetti sauce to cut that acidic taste. I almost get that, just that little bit of sweetness you'd get in a spaghetti sauce. I know that might sound weird, but I'd seen that lately. I'm definitely still getting those cherries in this, though.
Yep. And on the back, on the finish on this, it's mild, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of leather and pepper. A little bit of leather and pepper.
I'm getting this super silky. This is just like real silky. It's got a nice Kentucky hug, not kicking me in the chest or nothing, but it slides right down. It's nice. It's letting me know it's there. It's warming me up right now. This is definitely not our first pour today, but I know it's there. So that's nice. And what did you say the rye content on this was?
I believe it's 21%. 21% rye, 4% malted barley, and 75% corn.
That's got a pretty good rye content to it. Hangs around for a long time for me, so I'd say this has that medium to long finish on it. Complexity on this is just amazing. It just keeps opening up to me as it sets in the glass.
Yeah, I'm going to say it in general. We'll talk about this bottle specifically, but in general, if you see a bottle of 3 Chord whiskey on the shelf, I want to say pick one up because you can't go wrong. We've had a number of their expressions, and I don't think we've had anything bad to say about any of them.
Well, somebody sent me a private message and said, hey, what's the deal with all these celebrities coming out with their own whiskeys and stuff? And I had this to say. They've never approached us about Neil being a celebrity. He's married to Pat Benatar, right? She's got her own thing going on. But never have they pushed his music or anything on us. Yeah, he named it after music. But you never looked at this as a celebrity whiskey.
Yeah, because they're not using their notoriety to push the whiskey.
No, they're just saying it's good whiskey. I like it. They're doing something different. This is definitely something different, and they're using it to help out a worthy cause. And there's something to be said for that right there.
Yeah. So this is they're saying on the bottle is distilled in Kentucky, fine-tuned in Michigan.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Very open about what they have, transparency. I mean, you're big about transparency, right? Some bottles try to hide some stuff. They didn't hide anything on there. You look on their website, it'll tell you how old it is. And that's not where they got it from. They're not saying, hey, we bought it from this distillery, but it'd be hard pressed for me to take a guess with this after they finished it, though.
Yeah, it kind of changes the profile.
Mm-hmm. But still a good sipper. Like you said, this is a thinking man's whiskey right here.
Yep. Well, Neil, you're rocking and rolling. There's no doubt about it. This is another check mark on your, or notch in your belt, I should say, of good whiskeys you've produced. We definitely appreciate the opportunity to review it. We like the cause it supports. If you don't currently contribute to a worthy cause, I would highly recommend the Parkinson's Foundation. It's a great cause. There's a lot of people that struggle as a result of that disease, and they could all use your support.
So, Jim, what's this thing cost?
So this bottle's right at $45, which I think is a tremendous value considering the flavor profile and, the fine line of expressions that it extends and the great care that's taken in preparing it. So they are a craft distillery. They are producing much smaller volumes than you're going to get out of the big boys. So they have to charge just a little bit more. But $45 is not that much more.
You're going to pay more than that for a bottle of Angel's Envy.
I agree. You are.
And that's, to me, that's the standard for a finished bourbon is Angel's Envy's. It probably always will be for me.
And we're big fans, by the way.
No doubt that Wes and his dad, Lincoln, they had Wes's sons that have got it figured out there. They got it going on. But when it comes to a finished bourbon, I think of that. And I kind of compare everything to that. So if you're really into finished bourbons, this is one to definitely pick up. Try it out. What do you have to lose? Some people can't afford $45. Don't get me wrong on that. Some people don't like the finished bourbons at all.
Well, if that's you, go on to the next show. We'll have one. We'll have one on non-finished bourbons.
Yeah, but I'd say that if you're not into finished bourbons, give something else a try. And eventually one might hit with you. Maybe not. I could be totally wrong, but there's a lot of people out there that are right on that verge of, I could like whiskey or I couldn't like whiskey. This is definitely a gateway to open up that door for people. And you sip on this for a while. Vivian's one of those people. She's a finished bourbon person. Every finished bourbon I've given her, she's like, oh man, I got to get some more of that. So I know what she likes. So people that like to drink that wine, this might be right up their alley.
Absolutely. Well, great whiskey, in my opinion. Definitely something to add to your bar. This one's on my bar. Mike, I wish I had an extra bottle. I'd give it to you, but thank you, Neil, for sending this one to us. They did provide us with a bottle for review. Make sure you check out Strange Family Vineyards. Make sure you check out johnnystrange.com. Johnny is the young man who passed away in 2015 as a result of living his life. Exciting, thrill-seeking individual who died way too young. But we would definitely encourage you to invest in a bottle of this if you get a chance. You'll certainly enjoy it. Sit out on your porch, sit out on your patio, let the sun go down, build a bonfire, relax in the backyard, sip on this. Good stuff.
That's a photo I'm going to expect from you, Jim.
Am I taking this picture? I've got no skills where that comes in, but I'll do my best.
A bonfire outside. That's the picture I want from you. So if you're looking for us on social media, you can find us on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Heck, I don't even know what else is out there. You can find us. If you really look for us, you can Google us, the Bourbon Road. You're going to find us. Heck, you might even find some photos of us on there. So check those things out. We also have a private Facebook group, over 2,000 people now. Got to answer 3 questions to get in there. Are you 21? Do you like bourbon? Do you agree to play nice? We just don't tolerate any rudeness. We want everybody to get along in there. Post photos up of bourbons like this right here with good causes. We love good causes. So post your photos up there. Join our family. We do some great giveaways in there. Check those out. You're going to want to be part of our group.
Absolutely. We do 2 shows a week. We do a short episode like this one where we just we talk about an expression, we taste it, we tell you whether or not we think it's worth your investment. And in this case today, with 3 Chords Strange collaboration, we think it's worth your investment. Now it's $45. That may be not in your price range, and that's okay. You don't need to buy it. Go get a pour at a bar.
Yeah, $2 or $3, maybe $4, maybe $5, maybe $10, depends on where you're at. But it's definitely worth a try. Try it out. You come by Jim's bar, he'll probably let you try some of it.
Oh, absolutely. I've got a bottle that's 90% full here, and every roadie is welcome to give it a try, no doubt. Come on to Louisville.
You better hurry up because Jim likes it. It'll be 50% full.
All right. Well, we definitely love to hear what you think about the show, whether or not we should have a particular expression on, or we should have an individual on for an interview. If you're from a small town USA, small town anywhere for that matter, and there's a hometown distiller who's doing it right, you'd love to shine a light on them. Let us know who they are. You can always find me on Instagram at jshannon63.
I'm One Big Chief.
And we'll see you down
the Bourbon Road.
So you know you can't drink whiskey without glassware. And Mike and I are extremely pleased to have a sponsor like Premium Bar Products. Premium Bar Products offers direct-to-consumer the finest whiskey glasses, cocktail glasses, and bar tools with your own personal engraving. I mean, you can write anything you want on these glasses, anything from a company logo to a personal statement, and there are no minimum orders. Their direct-consumer platform offers you the opportunity to purchase small quantities of your favorite glass shapes that enhance the pleasure of enjoyment and drinking of whiskey and make it all very positive. They offer the absolute finest trending and handmade glasses, as well as a comprehensive range of styles, and all of their items have been designed with purpose, practicality, and longevity in mind. So if you're a bourbon or whiskey group and you need custom logos, you need to reach out to Premium Bar Products. If you're an individual, you just want a few for your bar, to impress your friends, to give out as gifts, you need to call Premium Bar Products. They need to be your one and only source for custom glassware. I can tell you right now, the Bourbon Road, that's who we use. Janie and Carson and the team there at Premium Bar Products will take care of you. They'll treat you like family, and they'll take care of you with every order.